Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of Awesomenauts. Usually SlowWolf. SlowWolf man, can you take me to the land where you understand what the fuck you're talking about? 30 W05 Libido L1B0 actually. We're on Starstorm. Max Focus and Ted McPain seem to be the pickups of the day here. I kind of wanted to do Max Focus if that's okay with you, Doppelganger, but yeah, you know what? I'll do Max Focus. See, this is... Someone pointed out that it's been a while since we've done Max. Okay, fair enough. But then on top of that, it's been a while since we've done Max Focus, and this is the last day that I get to show off Max Focus in his bad form. Because he's going to be a little bit better as of the patch, which should be out tomorrow, if all goes well. His vertical movement speed will be a little bit higher, and as a result, he'll be able to land his shots a bit better, and he'll be able to chase better up and down, and... yeah, overall, Max is going to be a pain in the butt. Or at least a little bit more of a pain in the butt. As it stands right now, he's probably the weakest character in the game. That sits behind Yuri and Clunk, actually. So, that's usually a bad thing. And this game is going to prove exactly why. We're up against Jimmy and Raylan and freaking Xenia, baby. This is going to be a tough one. But it's definitely doable. We just need to be very, very safe. And in this particular case... it would be good to get as much farm as early as possible. So we're actually going to completely avoid a bunch of the upgrades I usually should be picking up. And that's pretty much purely to put out as much burst damage as I possibly can. There we go. Dealt at least a little bit of damage there. Not much, but a little bit. Helps a little. You know, I guess that goes without saying. A little bit of damage helps a little bit. Like, no shit, dog. Okay, well, that all sucked. I got some of that, though, so that's good. I'm a little hurt, and I need to be careful about missiles, and... you know what? I'll take that, thank you. If you're gonna let me have that, then I'm gonna just take it, thank you. Oh, man. Like, their lineup is something that I want to abuse, and... oh, wow, she is low. I'll take that, thank you. This is gonna take you 6 years. Yeah, this is why Max doesn't go down the shaft. Okay? The Max is not a miner. He gets the Black Lung very easily. Ocean Man! Take me by the hand, take me to the land where you understand the over nerfs of the Max Man shooting in my face today. Nope. Oh, that sucked. Really good push by Lul here. I am surprised he's still alive. They're both very low. But, ooh, the kill on Farmati is fantastic, however. So you know what? 1 for 1, that's fine by me. And I just realized who we're up against. So Farmati was one of the people who I played with a few episodes ago. Played a mean Scree. Now we get to go up against him and see how that turns out. I think for our purposes here today, it's important to get bubble nice and early. And what I'm thinking here is that we can maybe land our combo one of these days, and that'd be lovely. Farmati has decided to go for the full combo. Oh my lord, they're both so low again. Like, so low. It's a pain, actually, that they keep getting that low and then not dying. But... eventually we'll get there. Ted, it's okay. Like, the Jimmy's gonna abuse the shit out of that freaking bounce pad. You cannot be seen to move forward unless if you want to, like, just lose out on everything you hold dear to yourself, including solar. Like, that's risky. You can't afford to take that shit on this chin, you know? Like, it's just... that dude will absolutely wreck your shit if you're too far forward. So don't be far forward, and you'll be okay. Now, I'm just kind of waiting on the Uberman here. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Don't go too far out. And I mean, like, seriously, just don't go too far out. You're gonna feed them. Grenade? Per ohm? Yes, absolutely. So good. For a second there, it sounded like I scoffed, and I did. But, I only scoffed because I was, like, grenade, as in the actual, you know, grenade upgrade. What? That worked? He was behind a turret. Farmati, buddy. Excuse me? Okay, so my team seems to be having a hard time, like, standing on the ground, which is a little frustrating, naturally, but... okay. No, that's fair, that's fine. A bunch of them are very low. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay, you know what? That's your profession there to... profession? No, look, that's your position, that's what I meant to say. That's your position to go ahead and call it on, whatever little amount of information you called it on. I don't think you're an idiot. I just think you made a silly mistake. You know what? And that happens. You know, silly mistakes, c'est la vie, okay? It happens. It's nothing to be ashamed of, you know? It passes. Eventually, you'll stop making silly mistakes because you'll be on point. Oh my god, Farmati. Alright, let's just slowly get our slow ass over there. One thing that annoys me, by the way, is just the fact that this guy has no horizontal movement speed either. But you know what? It's fast enough with boots and with another upgrade. Like, you know, about 370-something solars worth of upgrades. That after you get that 370 solar under your belt, you're actually able to move at a reasonable clip.
Don't make me rage quit.
I don't want you to rage quit either, bud. Trust me. At this point, I'm just kind of hiding beneath the... Oh, God. He's not recommended. What I just did there, potentially lethal. I'm glad that I didn't die for it, but we are going to quickly head back here just to make sure that I pick up a couple of things. Range would be very helpful here. So is the second rank of brutalities of the Kraken Empire, honestly. The next 250 solar I'm going to spend are going to be on getting cooldown reduction. And the reason for that is because cooldown reduction is going to allow us to do a lot of good work in terms of... Yeah, nice try there, Jim. I appreciate it. Reduced cooldown is going to allow us to do a lot of work in terms of a bunch of different things. Oh, god damn it. I can't chase down there. There's actually no way. It would take me 6 years to come even close. Good kill, though. Okay, just put out a little bit of damage here. There we go. We managed to land the 325 damage there. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, like the thing is, this map allows me to kind of go up and down between the lanes without needing to use teleport, which is great. The downside is that it does this. It puts me at a part in my life. What the fuck? Where was my burst? It puts me at a disadvantage because I can't go down this, like, you know, super shaft in the middle here. And if I do decide to go down that super shaft, guess who dies for it, you know? It's just a difficult place to be. Oh my lord, no! Oh my lord. Bad luck Bob, honestly. It's not bad luck Brian, but it's like his cousin. His less successful, more well-liked cousin anyway. Bad luck Bob. You don't hear as much about him just because bad luck Bob doesn't suffer from the same kind of bad luck. You know, it's bad luck where it's like, oh shucks. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter all that much anyway. Whereas bad luck Brian, it always seems to be like the worst kind of bad luck possible. Okay, well I dealt as much damage as I could with that. Hopefully that either cleared the lane or helped keep things nice and safe for everybody. I'm a man whose primary concern is, you know, safety, so that's important to keep in mind here. Oh my lord, he's so close to being dead. Tedrisville, please tell me he has it. He does not. I would highly recommend it. It's so good. I ended up watching a game where Edster was playing Ted in a competitive setting. Holy shit, was that funny. Like, it was super strong, dude. Oh, please. Okay. There are a couple of other things I'm going to need, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, he was playing Ted. And it is a pleasure to watch certain players play their favorite characters, you know? Like, certain characters like Ted and Edster just work super well together, you know? It's just one of those combinations. Fuck. And, you know, Edster Ted, like Tedster as it were, definitely one of them. Absolutely one of them. Okay, well, we know assholes there. Okay, bye. It was fun. Okay, thanks, bye. We still need a little bit of money, huh? Alright, well, we got the 250 we need to get reduced cooldowns. Is that really the first thing I need to pick up right now? Honestly, our move speed is kind of hindering us. But if I get the reduced cooldowns, this means that we can use our burst pretty much all the time, which means we should be able to keep the lane clear and stall. I cannot overstate the importance of being able to stall in this game right now. Like, if we can manage to get the stall on, we'll be able to, like, continuously stall back what they're stalling with, which is obviously very important. Oh god, please be careful, team. I would have liked all of that solar, but that's okay. Probably should have put that out a little earlier. It's a little difficult to place the bubble, honestly. With Max. Like, even, like, after, you know, his incoming buffs, placing that bubble is going to be a matter of superior planning in most cases. Which is unfortunate to a certain degree, but, oh, you know what else is unfortunate? Getting all of your farm that you just used the cooldown on, like, completely ripped from you in a way that is just dissatisfying, to say the least. Turrets-wise, we're about equal, honestly. We haven't lost anything. We haven't gained anything. Oh, God. Please leave me alone. But even like after the buffs that are coming tomorrow, this guy's gonna be really, really difficult to just make work on a regular basis. You know, it's not so much a matter of national security, like what the saying there might have suggested. Oh fuck. It's more just an issue of, hey, I would like to like land my abilities. I like to be able to move between lanes. I like to do all this other stuff, and like Max is just too slow to do any of it, right? So I'm thinking it might be a reasonable decision for us to go very hard into our left click next. Like, we've got what we need, really, to do the basics. Like, we can stall for years now. Days, even. Oh, please. Okay, I dealt a reasonable amount of damage. Almost got killed by Ksenia, but Ksenia missed, which is great. 3, 2... Take me to the land where the people understand what it means to be a real trip. Okay, I did what I could, but I have to head home. I'm way too low to stick around. I mean, I could stick around, but without access to, like, regen or something, it's difficult to say. We are also going to need boots. You know what? We will pick up 1 rank in regen here, just to make sure that we can stick around in the lane a little bit easier. But it's obvious who's winning this game right now. We are stalling really, really hard, but us stalling is just letting the Ksenia get to her late game easier. It's letting the Raylan get to her late game easier. Yeah, just don't get behind him. Like, that's pretty freaking key at this point. Okay, good stuff there. Managed to clear out a lot of that lane, and now we got to deal with this lane. Okay. Back off. Just leave me alone. He had 1 bar. I mean, that's great and all, but like, 1 bar does not kill, okay? A life of almost is a life of never. If he only almost dies all the time, that's still like never actually gonna die. Okay, couldn't quite land any of that, unfortunately, but you know what? This is just maybe not the game for Max. Or, you know what? This better shows why Max needs buffs, okay? So if all y'all are gonna start bitching tomorrow about, oh, Max is too strong and everything now, nah, dog. Look, anybody that likes playing Max, i.e. me, and probably me alone, oh, please use your grenades smartly. That's not a, you know what? No, that's not a good time to go in. That bomb turret's super done. Oh my lord. Like, this is not a game where you get to see Max at his prime. Let's be honest about that one. We do, however, maybe get to see Max doing something eventually. It's just difficult to say right now. They have a huge advantage in terms of turrets right now. They obviously are getting kills, and Farmer we're not, which hurts a lot, naturally. Okay, we are going to have to... You know what? Boots are just not as important anymore. They're not. Like, and at first they were important because we were able to stall. Now that we're unable to stall, no, we need to go hard into damage and into a little bit of extra range and stuff like that. So, okay, toss that out, then toss out this stuff. Okay, there we go. At least if we can stay down here, we're keeping this bottom lane like pretty much concrete, and they're wasting Time Rift, so that's a good sign. Okay, pushed out the lane pretty much. Just back it off. Back it up. Beep, beep. Ow. That hit, huh? I mean, okay. I've got natural regen. Currently, we're regenerating 22 HP per second. So every 5 seconds, we get back 1/15 of our HP. It's not a lot. But it's something. Ow. Put out a bubble. Slow them down a little. Take that out easily enough. Okay. He's got the flaming, like, you know, super path. That's fine. Yes, this was a waste. Don't ask me to repeat what I just did there. That was a waste of time. This, on the other hand, is not. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Last hits, thank you. Any little bit of farm I can get is a huge step towards us being able to continuously just nuke their waves, nuke their face. Please leave my team alone. Oh, God, Jimmy is so tough to deal with. Like, he's gonna absolutely destroy our day if we let him. I mean, not that our team hasn't already. He's been able to push our Ted into many more places than he ever needed to be. And despite this fact that he's got 6 freaking deaths that I hadn't noticed until just now, you know, he's still higher than we are because he's got a kill and we haven't. Just goes to show, kills more important than farm, apparently. Ow, ow. Just keep clearing out the lane. Make sure it doesn't do any damage to your turret. Keep it safe. That's like your big deal right now. You know, as a max player in a situation like this, your only job is to make sure that your turrets don't fall. If you can keep your turrets alive, then you're in a much better position. You know, with one of them dead, we actually have a huge capacity to push here. And we can help with most of it if we're good about it. Leave me alone. Please, for the love of everything. Okay, I'll take that. And I'm feeling a little vulnerable right now, but we only need a little bit more solar, and we can pick up both ranks of our damage. This might be easier said than done, honestly, just because my team's feeling very aggressive and forward again, which, understandably, you know, when you've been stuck behind your turret for 16 years, 525,600 minutes, how do you measure? Measure a year. You end up having this moment where you're like, I finally, you know, breathe fresh air. I would like to go outside now. And then that puts you in very risky situations. So don't. Oh my lord! Ksenia, man. She showed up. I reacted. It took me, I'd say, what, a full second to realize that was under attack. Goddamn. Yo, you're only picking up stim pack now? All right. Well. This isn't actually so much on Max, but it's on Max's inability to do anything. If that makes any sense. Like, in a situation like this, what is Max able to do? Not very much. Like, we can just kind of keep lanes clear, I suppose, and that's about it, huh? There we go. Lanes clear. Now we gotta go downstairs, try to keep this lane clear. 2, 1. Boom. Lane's clear. Now, let's just keep this up, okay? Thank you. I'll take pride in the fact that I dealt him enough damage that he just didn't... Like, he overestimated it a great deal. What he was able to take. I mean, like, we ended up doing a lot more damage than he was expecting. Which is obviously great. Yeah, back off. Thank you. I'd like some farm. Ksenia scares me. Even the concept of Ksenia right now scares the shit out of me. It's gonna be difficult to... Okay, there she is. It's difficult to justify going out in the open right now. With her dead, though. Push. Where did I get a kill? I got a kill. Where? How? Wait, no, I got an assist. Where did... The 40 solar came from the turret that I just killed. Right, okay, good. Okay. In this situation, let's keep going with what we've got given to us. The next 100 solar, though, are definitely going towards boots. If we get boots, dude, man, we gotta at least try it. Okay, managed to get rid of one of them. Just run. Just run. It's fine. You don't need to be near that, so don't be near that. Again, your primary deal here as a max player is just to make sure that the lanes are clear and that your team has the best chance possible to get out of whatever funk they are in. And also taking murder whenever it happens. That was pretty sweet. I'll take that while blinded. That felt really good. That felt really good. I actually got a kill? Holy shit, dude. That feels awesome. Alright, well, with that money under our belt, boots. Oh, it feels great. So we can actually move across the map now, which is good. And with the map opening up for us, that's important. Yeah, there we go. Some more farm for me. Go back downstairs. There's nothing really here yet. Okay, next 135 solar are going towards... Do I have two ranks of this yet? Yeah, I do. Okay. The next batch of solar I'm getting... where did my burst go there? My burst happened somewhere in there. I'm just not sure exactly where or how. Okay, well, get the shit off my base. Then do some extra damage that way. Then back off because you know snipe's incoming. Yep, there it is. Then put out the damage like this. Wow. Ooh, he's so low. That dude got hit by my burst. He's so low. Oh, blind. Yep, that's going to be nerfed in the next patch. I hope you guys enjoy that blind while it lasts on Raylan because it's not going to last for nearly as long anymore, which is going to be great. Red team's dominating. I find this hard to believe, but also really cool. Oh my god, we almost got her. Careful. You know what? I'll wait for the fire to go away. That makes sense. Thank you. So what's the plan right now? Get our left click up and running. Bubble is nice and all, but they have so many hyper-mobile characters that Bubble just does very little overall, honestly. Okay, backing off. Taking it easy. Waiting for somebody to make a terrible mistake. Like that, sort of, but not quite enough. So why did we go range? Well, I'll tell you something for free. Range on this character for his right click allows me to very safely deal with a lot of crap that they can shoot out. For instance, the snipe and stuff. We're able to do a reasonable amount of damage very easily from a very safe distance. The trick here is in making sure that we don't die at any point. Like, if we die, our team's going to start keyhauling over really fast. Oh, God. No, put out the bubble, then pray. It worked. Okay, so bubble cannot be used to escape. That is a fact that I keep forgetting. Oh, my lord. Almost hit. Almost worked. Okay, so now that we got 220 solar, I think our... I'm sorry. Go get the HP pack. Now that we got 220 solar... Oh, hold on. Here's a big one. Solo. Oh, God. Ted, no! Oh, my lord. Run. I'm not sure where the enemies are right there, but that was scary. He's going hard for it, huh? Back off, Jim. Look, I just want to head home. Okay, apparently he wants to head home as well. Take this out. Okay, good. It's done. Dealt with. Go back upstairs. Put out the bubble. It's a little early for it, now that I think about it, but that's okay. I don't mind a little early. A little early is fine. Okay, don't worry. I've got regen. I don't mind sticking around. Jesus Christ, this turret's just taking hurt, huh? That's fine. Okay, stay safe. You know, the snipes may be incoming. Top turret's down to less than a bar now, so that's scary. For a situation where the map suddenly started opening up, things took a very big turn for the sour, unfortunately. Okay, so that's our base open. Not much we could have done to stop that, unfortunately, I feel, but... Oh, fuck, go home. Go home. Go home. Please. I didn't know you were coming. If I had, I would have left that for you, for sure. But, where was my burst at the end of my thing again? It keeps disappearing on me. I don't like this disappearing magic act, honestly. It can probably suck a dick and I'd be okay with it. Help, 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 help. Slow daggers. Slow daggers can suck a dong dong. Suck a dong dong, suck a dong dong, suck a dong dong. Oh, no! How did she get me? How does she always have daggers? That was disappointing on a level I can't even begin to describe. It's what I get for trying to save yo butt. Alright, well, I don't need that kind of negativity in my life. Gone. What's next? Well, how are we doing? I mean, the worst on the team, honestly, outside of Ted, who's 3-8-3. We don't have a lot of experience. Honestly, Doppelganger's doing the majority of the work here. But we're not without our benefit. Like, you know, we do something at least. Oh my lord, she's so close to almost dead. Fucking Christ, man. It's so unfortunate. Like, we keep getting so close to getting things up and running. So close. And then we can't get the momentum on their side of the map for longer than 2 seconds before things go horribly, horribly wrong. Oh god. Well, I got rid of the droid wave at least, but Doppelganger's dead, so that's a big problem. That was a waste. Let's not talk about the waste, huh? Instead, let's talk about the fact that we tossed out a bubble. It didn't do very much. Boink! Ooh, the double kill. I'll take it. I'll flip and take it. Okay, took out another chunk of that droid wave, and then we're gonna back off a little bit just to stay safe, okay? Like, you don't understand. It's a little scary up in here in the world. That double kill was really hot. It's keeping our team in the game, but, you know, we're kind of relying on our team to really make a big comeback right now. What do we do now? We've got access to moving, shooting stuff, and for once we haven't gone for range first. on our left click. I mean, this opens up a whole new avenue. Do we go for more damage? Do we go for attack speed at this point? Like, would attack speed be a viable option? Like, it's a legitimate question. With, I think, a very good argument to be made for it. I mean, full DPS left click is, honestly not a bad move. It's just a little risky is all. Okay, toss out one of these. One man's dead. Princess Zelda's calling number has been helpful already. Now, okay, there's snipes. There's all kinds of bad stuff happening there, but I'm not going to let it affect me, okay? Okay, lots of good damage coming out, but with Xenia out of the way, by out of the way, I mean out of, hold on. Oh, we landed it, but it's not enough. It's just not enough. Okay, back off. Just a little bit. We're 3, 3, and 4 as a max before, you know, buff. That's not awful. I think we made correct decisions overall. I can point to someone on our team that might not have. Just playing too aggressive against the Jimmy can cost you pretty badly, so don't do that. Oh my lord, we landed so much. Like, they weren't prepared for it. They took so much damage. There's just no way to really make it work, unfortunately. Almost. So much good work done. Unfortunately, not enough. Okay, toss out one of these. Okay, not sure where their Xenia ended up. Oh god, we almost got sniped. Just run. If Xenia is anywhere near us, we could be in trouble, just because Xenia does enough damage quickly enough that we can't do anything about it. But at the same time, we should be able to deal enough damage to get rid of any and all creep waves pretty easily without any real issue. Like, this wave's already pushed. Done. Right? Like, that's what we do. We push really, really hard. The issue is whether or not we can actually get the freaking, you know, game baby. Oh, God. Game baby out of our freaking faces before anything goes horribly wrong. This is the time to run. And to pray. We need to get the attack speed, I think. So let's get the attack speed. Okay, we got pushed off. That sucks. Mouse, get off, man. I wanna help Xenia, but you're actually too fast for my feeble robot brain to like keep up with. We actually do an incredible amount of DPS though. Like, this is actually freaking scary. Don't know why I haven't picked this particular build up in a while. Oh, right, because range on left click is almost tantamount to whether or not you live or you die most of the time. But still, in this case, you know what? I think we found a build that works. And it'll only get more powerful when the patch hits, just because he does get that vertical movement speed buff. Max does, I mean. So this could still work out in the new patch for sure. Oh, God. Okay, I'll take whatever I can get there, but unfortunately we lost a man, so... and particularly the important man out of the equation. Let's be honest here. There's no way that Ted is the more important man out of the two people in this equation right now, okay? Okay, well, sure. Increase the lifetime of slow-mo effect, that's fine. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. GG, well played. We did what we could, and honestly, I think for a max in this particular situation, we played as well as we could. Our Ted was just... Xenia was off the ropes. Like, she was so good throughout the majority of the game, for sure. Like, I really placed a lot of faith in Doppelganger. Doppelganger did a lot of good work. But Ted got way too far out in advance. Didn't pick up probably the most important upgrade for him in this game until way late in the game. And by then, 4 and 12? That's way too late, man. Plus, the fact that Xenia and I, both of us somehow got more farm than the Ted, is telling. It's very, very telling. Ted tends to get a lot of kills. Finally, here's a big indicator of whether or not you did a lot of stuff. If all other numbers aren't in your favor, take a look at experience, and if that's low as well, you know what? Chances are you didn't do so well that game. Where could he improve? I mean, grenades first is not... It's okay, at best. I don't really like it as an idea. I find Tedrisville to be very helpful early on. It would allow him to stay safe, poke from a distance, and then use his airstrike and shotgun to farm safely near the turret. Obviously, this is a good damage up. It's very, cost efficient. But like, I honestly find Commando Ted figurines to just be better overall. Allows you to shotgun more, which is obviously really solid. But even then, he spent like 900 to he spent so much stuff. Like 290 solar on these two, another 210 solar on this, another 420 solar on this. Then I don't know how much Angel Wing toilet paper is worth. But then he picks up Grenade Porom. Like, he needed that so much earlier against a team like this. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.